Feast of Saint Padre Pio of Pietrelcina, priest. His feast day is celebrated on September 23. This reflection is prepared by Father Ayub Francis, pastor at St. Jude Church, Grand Rapids, Michigan, USA. Saint Pius of Pietrelcina, known as Padre Pio, was born on May 25, 1887, in the small town of Pietrelcina, Italy. His birth name was Francesco Forgioni, and he was the child of devout Catholic parents, Grazio and Maria Giuseppa Forgioni. Even from a young age, he displayed deep religious fervor and had mystical experiences, including visions of Jesus, the Blessed Virgin Mary, and his guardian angel. Padre Pio felt a call to religious life early on and, at the age of 15, entered the Capuchin Friars, an order of Franciscan friars known for their simplicity and devotion to poverty. He took the name Pio after Pope Pius V when he received the Capuchin habit in 1903. After years of study and spiritual formation, he was ordained a priest on August 10, 1910. As a Capuchin friar, Padre Pio spent much of his priesthood in the friary of San Giovanni Rotondo, Italy. He was known for his intense prayer life, profound spiritual insight, and love for the Eucharist and the sacrament of confession. Padre Pio heard confessions for hours daily, offering spiritual direction to countless souls who sought his guidance. His ability to read souls, meaning to discern the state of people's consciences and their unconfessed sins, made him a revered spiritual director. He also founded the Casa Sollievo della Sofferenza, Home for the Relief of Suffering, in 1956, a hospital that became one of the most important medical centers in Italy, dedicated to physical and spiritual care. Padre Pio became famous worldwide due to his stigmata, the appearance of the wounds of Christ's crucifixion on his body. On September 20, 1918, he received the stigmata while praying in front of a crucifix in the friary chapel. These wounds bled for the next 50 years and caused him immense physical suffering, but he bore them with great humility, never seeking attention or fame. People flocked to San Giovanni Rotondo from around the world, seeking his intercession and healing. Many claimed miraculous healings through his prayers, and he became widely known for bilocation, the ability to appear in two places at once. However, these supernatural gifts were always met with suspicion by some, including members of the church hierarchy, who investigated him multiple times. Despite the challenges, Padre Pio remained faithful and obedient to the church. Padre Pio died on September 23, 1968, after a life of extraordinary sanctity and suffering. His funeral was attended by thousands of people who revered him as a saint in his lifetime. The Capuchin friars continued to venerate his memory, and his fame only grew after his death. He was beatified by Pope John Paul II on May 2, 1999, and canonized on June 16, 2002, again by Pope John Paul II. His canonization was a testimony to his deep love for Christ, his extraordinary spiritual gifts, and the countless people who attributed miracles to his intercession. Padre Pio is the patron saint of civil defense volunteers, adolescents, stress relief, and people suffering from illness, especially those dealing with pain, as he himself suffered from numerous ailments. His life remains a source of inspiration for all who seek to live in deep union with Christ and offer their sufferings as a way to participate in Christ's redemptive work.